Hello, this is Chris from Sweet Acre Koi Farm. Figure we'd go take a walk out to the pond. I was out here about 20 minutes earlier and I fed the fish. Well, I fed the whatever's left in the pond over here. And normally the koi will wait to eat when I leave. So I was kind of hoping to do a little reverse psychology, feed them, walk away, and then come out here and see if I can see any koi coming up to get some food. And also show you guys how bad. Look at that algae in that pond. Yeah, that's what that massive rain and heat index did to the pond. Isn't that crazy? Oh, Mother Nature. Come on, guys, let's go. We're gonna walk around the pond. Come on. Oh, well, I don't see any koi. Kind of hoping to trick them. And maybe get to see some. Oh, that sun, my goodness. I'm sorry if I had that on in your eyes, because that's one heck of a glare. But wow, yeah, a lot of the food is gone. I fed a whole bunch of food. Well, you can see some of it over here. So there's, yeah, see, there's some right here. You can see where I fed them. Yeah, but I don't see any koi. Makes me wonder if there's any left. Hey guys, chill. Oh my goodness. Why does she always go after tails? I swear I can't believe she doesn't ever get hurt. My goodness. Anyway, yeah, so I guess we're not going to see any big koi in the big pond, but look at that algae. My goodness. Horrible. Yeah, so when we go to net this pond again, probably maybe the end of September, beginning of October, I think is when we're going to plan on doing it. And hopefully it'll be cool enough at night to where the koi will be less active. So yeah, we'll try it then, see if we have better luck, because what we found out about this pond is, come on boys, come on. Sorry, I don't mean to be yelling in your ears. Come on. But yeah, what we learned about the pond was we had paid a guy to come out to kind of dig up the sides and level them out a little bit when we first came here, because it was straight drop down and it was kind of dangerous. So we did that, and when we did that, he also dug into the pond, which, yeah, I know that wasn't very smart. So what wound up happening is there's huge gullies in that pond all over, from like the middle of the pond scraping outward. And I think that's what was happening is, let me grab their food because I didn't feed them yet. What was happening, come on Gidgey, this way. Come on, there's monsters out there. Come on. Come on. There's the koi. Because what was happening is when we were taking the net and scraping, you know, not scraping, but, you know, dragging the net on the bottom, what was happening is they were swimming right underneath the net, because there was like, you know, 3 to 6 foot ruts put in the bottom of the pond by that guy who dug it out. And I mean, we kind of forgot about that and didn't take that into consideration when we went to go drag that net. So we're assuming that's probably why we could not get the koi out. Because when you have big huge ruts from a backhoe that somebody dug into it, and I got video of that, I should post it up, whatever. But yeah, he It literally, he kept digging and digging and had huge ruts. So when you're walking in that pond, you'll be walking, and if you go sideways and head either north or south in that pond, you'll find a 4-foot drop. And so we know that the koi were like swimming through underneath that net. And we sped up the video when we were dragging, but what you guys didn't get to see, or it would have just been hours of video, or what you couldn't hear, is how we were talking about that. And we were discussing how there's debris at the bottom of the pond. We had to actually pull big logs out and all kinds of things that the net was getting caught up in. And so we did learn a lot about that pond. We didn't realize it was going to be like that. Didn't take into consideration that we had it dug out and the ruts that, would just stay there. We figured, okay, it's underwater. You get a backhoe, you have the backhoe dig, and then what happens is, because it's underwater, over time it would just smooth out. And apparently that does not happen. So yeah, I learned a valuable lesson with that, because I did not know that those ruts were going to stay there. Or I may have not done them in the first place. I mean, it's hard telling. You don't know, because sometimes when you're stupid, you're just stupid, even if you get a warning. So I may have just wound up doing it anyway, but I don't know. I'm going to videotape them over here, because you probably can see them a lot better over here. There we go. There, you can get a better shot of them over here. Just because the sun is just freaking horrible. It is really bad. But yeah, so that's why we did not have that much success dragging that pond, because we did not take that into consideration. So, at the end of the video, when it says that we learned a lot about the pond, that's what we were talking about. We learned a lot from that pond. So now we pretty much know what what we're up against. We know how to tackle the problem, and probably, hopefully become more successful if there even is any koi left in that pond. And that's, like I said, it's something we don't even know. So we're going to have to wait and see if there is any koi left. I mean, just because you put them in doesn't mean that they're going to survive in there. You have blue heron, you have, other wild animals out here in the country. I know we have deer that come up there and regularly drink. You can, before we even started the harvest, we're all checking out the hoof prints from the deer, and we have raccoon that live up in that tree in the spring, in that weeping willow tree up there, or whatever kind of tree that is, the one closest to the road. So we know we had, 3 babies and a mama living up there. So I mean, you don't know. There's no guarantee that there was the amount of koi that we put in it when we moved here. There's no guarantee that they were still in it anyway. But we're gonna at least try to drag it and see what happens. And well, we'll find out. I mean, maybe we'll get lucky, maybe we won't. It's hard telling. But all right, there's those guys. Here, nothing's changed. It's still loosening up, but I got to get that food out of there with my net. Like I said, I got to keep scooping that up every day. That's like a little chore every day, because that's what they don't get to and gets down to the bottom. Yeah, it's really windy today, as you can tell, because the ball's over there. And then what happens is the wind will push it out, and the ball, after the wind dies down, which it will start dying down here in a little bit. There we go. Let's get this over here. Yeah, it'll start dying down in a little bit, but there we go. But once it starts dying down, then yeah, it'll stay there. It just needs some help every now and again. And I even found out that sometimes when it gets pulled away from the centrifugal force of the water going out, when the wind is strong enough to pop it off balance there, it'll go hide in that corner for a while, and then once the wind dies down, it'll return and come right back to where it's supposed to be. So that's kind of cute. But But I figured I'll just put it back right now just because I'm doing the video. So if it pops back out again, it's not a big deal. But yeah, so that's it. That's the update for today. I cleaned out. Where's your other ear, dude? Your one-eared dog? Huh? You a one-eared dog? Oh, there it is. Good boy. So yeah, just doing a little update. No big deal. I already went ahead and cleaned the filter and cleaned the floss today. So really encouraging because there's not much debris in it. I should have showed it to you when I went over there. Come on, Gidgy. But yeah, so I cleaned this today. So you can see there's not much algae in it, which that's been going all day like that. So that's good, that's encouraging. We're not getting the amount of algae we were getting in it before. So yeah, so that's pretty good. Oh, and you missed the flower opening up. It's already closed up for the evening. But yeah, that was a white flower. I got pictures of it though. But yeah, it was really pretty too. Should have came out here earlier when it was open. But okay, everybody, you guys have a great rest of your weekend. Thanks for watching. Gidgy! Come on. Come on. I see you. Come on, now. Yeah, she listens real good. Anyway, I'm going to go get my dog. And you guys have a great weekend. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, go ahead and click like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell, and you will know when we post up new videos. Everybody, you guys have a great weekend. Thank you for watching.